Hey Virgos, welcome to your general reading for March 15th to March 31st. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the videos I post each month. I'll leave information on how to contact me for personal readings and what decks of cards I use in each of the videos. Okay, so we're starting here. Six of Cups. You could have had a soulmate return during the retrograde. I'm not surprised. People from your past who you have shared memories with coming back here to make you an offer in this deck. Maybe to reconcile. So let's see with the rest of the cards that come out. Six of Wands. Positive energy coming in for you guys. Sixes you could be seeing. That is good energy, okay? Six of Wands, successfully overcoming and completing spiritual lessons here. Maybe overcoming or coming full circle with a soulmate. So you may have met, had a romantic relationship, broke up, got back together and closed down the cycle forever, or decided to stay together forever, you know. But I see things working out for the best. Everything happens for a reason, right? So you went through this for a very good reason. It's had a positive, effect on your life meeting this soulmate. So you may think, well, this person was a terrible person, but now your life is great. So it had a positive effect because you made some changes here. But here I'm feeling somebody has successfully come back to you, reunited with you. You've successfully declared your love to somebody. And now they're taking notice of you. You're taking notice for them, seeing each other for what you are here. You know, recognizing your soulmate here. So let's see. Three of Pentacles, Seven of Cups there. So you may have decided to reunite during Pisces season. Like I said, just the beginning, was the retrograde during Pisces season. It was crazy for a lot of people and confusing, will I reunite? Will this person come back? A lot of confusing energy. You may have even been seeing signs that this person's going to return to you and you're going to work it out. You could have been dreaming about them. And them thinking, well, they're not offering me in, my 3D world. So it was very confusing messages that you could have been receiving. You could have been seeing 3 3s, 7 7s, things like that. But the confusion, the lack of clarity was challenging for you guys here, okay? I do believe that if you are, it is an offer to work things out and build a foundation with somebody. So some of you may be meeting new soulmates or reuniting with soulmates, but this is an offer coming in to build a foundation with the Three of Pentacles, work together, come together and, build something strong here. You see them building this garden here. So you're coming together to build something strong. I feel like as Pisces season gives way, so does your confusion. Nine of Pentacles now, beautiful, like really knowing yourself, having been on, this journey of soul searching, of finding out who you are. You're now becoming very strong as we move into Aries season. Look how she's built up this garden. And we understand first we have to build up ourselves before we can start building with another. So we have something to offer to this building here, okay? So I feel like when you've been giving to somebody and you've drained all your pentacles, like, putting into this relationship, we go through this stage where we have to rebuild ourselves again. So refilling our own cup. And that's what I see like you've done here. Okay, so during the time alone, you have rebuilt yourself to something very strong, unique, beautiful, wonderful, taking care of yourself. Learning to love yourself and put yourself first here. So that's wonderful. Gaining independence, maybe even financially here. A lot of positive energy for you guys now during Aries season. So Yeah, I love it. Oh, Seven of Swords. So you're telling me, well, like I said up here, it may have come from a place where you had to rebuild yourself. So it may not started off great, but it has had a good outcome, okay? Or it will have a good outcome. These sevens, these are about thoughts that are creeping in. So sometimes self-doubt wants to creep in when we're doing good, like, oh, if we're doing so good, you know, something has to give, something bad's going to happen, right? So don't think like that, okay? If you're doubting that this person will come back, or you haven't seen any signs or had any dreams, it's okay to move on and build a future with somebody new, especially if somebody's been lying, cheating and betraying you. You need to be able to think more positive and carry that into the future, right? Not carry this Seven of Swords energy into the future. I think if people could have been telling you during this time as well, maybe bosses, things at work could have been saying, you know, look, this is going to be a successful business. Invest your money here. And they could have been lying to you, making something look, you know, all rosy. Oh, we've got a beautiful future together. And then when it actually came to it, there wasn't. So it's somebody trying to lie to you, and you couldn't see, you know, through their lies at that time. But now I feel like you'll move into a stage where you'll have clarity with swords. Not to take that hurt and deception with you or any low self-esteem. Use this Nine of Pentacles energy and put it into practice now with the Three of Pentacles. Work hard, but do it for yourself. You know, so you could be even having lots of job offers, but you're deciding, I'm going to work for myself. You could be having lots of romantic partners and say, I'm happy on my own at the moment. I don't want to lie to myself and say I have to be in a relationship to be happy, because I know that's false. So you'll be coming to a very positive place during Aries season. And that's the success and the Six of Wands. That's overcoming that spiritual lesson. You've learned to be loving yourself, independent, and taking care of yourself. And a soulmate is taking notice of that with the Six of Wands. That's somebody being attracted to you, watching you, things like that. Okay? Sorry, another seven here. Seven of Pentacles now. Yeah, you made me wait too long here, I feel. If you're waiting for something to take off regarding money, I always tell people, when we are trying to manifest even money, we take things as far as they can. We can't just sit down and wait for money to manifest into our arms and sit there and say a prayer. Please, God, drop the money into my hands from the sky. And then you say, well, God didn't answer my prayer. No, that's not how it works. You'll have probably heard the saying, God loves a trier and things like that. We really need to have the desire, right? So then follow through with the motivation. You may have not been motivated, so you may have been like, okay, I've been wanting for things to work out, but they haven't. We really need to put in effort as far as we can. So we're tired once we've put in all the effort, right? So once we've tired and put in all the effort, then the divine will take over and take us the rest of the way. Then we're waiting. So if you've done this, you've put in the hard work with the Three of Pentacles, you're feeling good about the hard work you've put in, you've even reaped some reward, and now you have something to offer somebody else here. So now all you have to do is wait for them to come to you. You don't need to chase love. You don't need to chase money. When we've put in all the hard work, we should just know that it's coming, okay? So you could be seeing 777. Sevens are indications of, well, if it's your seventh house, it's a partner that's going to last a long time. So your house of marriage and relationships. So it could be that in the past you've had very confusing relationships, very challenging relationships. You've waited for relationships. You've been cheated on or cheating in a relationship. And this is all that you've been working through up until this point in your life. Now you've learned that okay, I must love myself in order to have something to give other people. I must put in the energy as well in order, you know, and you must have somebody who has done this as well, loves themselves. If you can mistreat somebody or cheat on somebody, they don't love themselves. So they don't have anything to offer you either. So recognizing that is a huge step. So first we have to do all the work we can on ourselves or on your career path, on your desire, and then, you know, we reap the rewards, okay? In this Seven of Pentacles, she's already plucked some from the trees here. So we see she's done some work, okay? So I see, Virgos, that you've done some work here. You know, you're not just sitting on your laurels, but you could be letting self-doubt get in the way here and feeling like, you know, you have a lot of challenges coming your way. But I feel like it could just be self-doubt. So remember to keep that in check as well, because Pisces season really did a number on us all. You know, confusing us, making us feel like something looked terrible and it wasn't that terrible, or something looks fabulous and it wasn't that fabulous. Okay, the Unknown card. So it's like your future is still in your hands here, okay? Don't think that, you know, you've had all that, you know, the divine has to offer you here. I feel like there's definitely a message coming in with this bird here, but the future is still in your hand. You may be even becoming like a mystic as well. You could be a reader or an astrologer, you know, really enjoy the arts here, and that's what's unique about you or your divine life path here. And you might be trying to go on to a new life path, but self-doubt is telling you, oh no, you can't do it. You know, that little voice in your head that can say you can't do it. So when we face challenges at this time, and maybe even waiting being a challenge for you, just remember, all in divine time. Good things come to those who wait as well. So once you put in the work, be satisfied, not waiting, right? Satisfied. I've done all I can, so I know it's coming to me now. Five of Swords. So if you feel like in a relationship, people have always having the victory over you, the Five of Swords is, they may have had the last word, or, you know, felt like they won in some sort of way, but they left with this heartache too. And this is why we see somebody now turning around and wanting to come back. I think they may have lied and said, you know, I don't feel anything about you. And then once time's gone on a little bit, once they've been waiting a little bit, well, they actually do care. Look, they're walking away with 3 swords in their back. So it was a victory that came at a high price. A lot of heartache all around, and really a lose-lose situation. In a human sense, in a divine sense, you'll both go through these shadow works and you'll get to the place you're meant to be. Right? So when we're doing and learning these lessons, they're not worthless in a sense, but thinking you're victorious for hurting somebody else is really a lose-lose situation. I feel like if you had a conversation during the retrograde, it could have led to confusion and arguments even here. Judgment. So somebody does want a second chance, and now it's time. Now you know your worth. Now you've put all the work in. Don't be allowing negative thoughts or arguments to creep in. Don't speak negative words, because something divine is about to happen to you. You don't know it yet, but it's about to happen. Good luck, guys.